Ohio Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go on the hill here today. Tyler Mahle. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the orders. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
The wind of the pitch. Miles Straw takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he deals. That to right. Naquin drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away here in the top of the first.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch stays alive. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. The Guardians go down in order. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs. Make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Tyler Naquin to the plate. In there for strike one.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
0-1 now.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And Votto is retired. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back.
Second inning set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there. There's a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for Cleveland, Bobby Bradley. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bradley waits. On the ground, and that squirts through, and it gets by him, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Daniel Johnson digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, 0-1. And that skips into dirt. Bradley, the runner at second with one away. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Sends it to first, and there are 2 down.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Inside move to second. Bradley back on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And he takes a strike. And the 0-2 stays alive. And a pitch. That one inside. Going to count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. Third out. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 1 and the Guardians nothing.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman.
So with the purpose, there is a reason, and ain't about the truth that I wrote is pulling the tree.
Now he steps out as time is granted. The pitch. And here it comes.
0-2.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely built your confidence out on the mound.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a base hit into right center field. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So now here's the DH, Colin Moran. In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Man at first. Cal Farmer up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. And strike 2. Pham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hammered, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's a speed threat, Nick Senzel. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Strike two.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw over to Bradley, and that is the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning. So in now for Cleveland, Austin Hedges. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Malley back to work. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind and the pitch. Ball one there. Got him. And one out now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Bradley Zimmer. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Ball, one strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball inside.
Right down to shoot, and now 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up. And here's a 3-2. Got him looking. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And a count 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Zimmer makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next, the right field.
Tyler Naquin, the next to hit for the Reds. Ripped on a line and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. Grounded out his first time. Line drive caught. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0.